Great rising, great rising, great rising. My beautiful souls. Yes, great rising. Didn't really intend to record this morning. Pardon me. Oh, is this on? So you can actually get a clearer sound, especially with all the background noise of the cars going by. It's early morning here in Merida, Yucatan, Mexico. And I need to say that right. Merida. Pronounce the I's like an E. For those of us English speakers. So, how you doing? I am Healer Tracie Nicole, and out for my morning walk, but apparently I'm out for intuitive energy morning walk as well. Brought to us by none other than Source Energy. Listen, babies, I'm just a willing vessel, okay? I'm just a willing vessel. I got a little bit of a story time, and then some messages that's being brought forth. And baby, let me tell you something. This message is not for you. It's for us. Yes. And it's to encourage. It's to lift up. It's to set you back on the right path, back on your path that you might have just recently got kicked off of, or nudged off of, or tripped up on. This is for the warriors. This is for the generational curse, spell, pattern, cycle breakers. That's right. It's for the GBs. Listen, if you ain't caught my vibe yet, catch it, boo. Like they say, catch the wave, Coke. Catch the vibe, Healer Tracie Nicole. Oh, yes, honey. Check this out. A little bit ago, and not a little bit ago as in a while ago, just a little bit ago. Don't know exactly when that ago was or how long that bit was, but a little bit ago, my spirit guides confirmed that one of my missions here as an earth angel was completed. And that mission that had been completed, that made me shout, was that the generational curses, spells, patterns, and cycles that I came to break, I did it. That's right. I did it. And we did it. Me and my ancestors and my guides. We did it. Now, it's a lot of y'all out there just like me that y'all have actually broken the curses. And you know how you break them? Because you break them within yourself. You see them, you acknowledge them, you accept it, you do the work to break it, and baby, we both know that it ain't no easy job at all. It's not easy work at all. Like we can't even put it into words. You just know, you feel me. But it's done. But baby, that opposing energy that will sometimes still try to come for you. Try to make you think that what you thought was not the truth, was not real. That what you thought was going on wasn't really going on. That what you thought you did, you didn't do. And baby, it will come for you in so many different ways. And you must stand fast in what you know. Because despite anything and everything that you've told anybody, that you've shared with anybody, there is a whole buttload more that only you and Source knows, that you went through, been through, delivered through, broke, cast out, redeemed, all of it. And you must stand fast. So, a little bit of a long story in very short amount of time right here, because I don't want to make this really long. I want to get back to my walk, and I'm walking real slow right now. And this sun coming out, and it's about to be real hot. So, almost 5 years ago, this will be the 5th year, my firstborn son was shot in the back, bullet lodged in his spine, and he was left paralyzed, waist down. He was 25 years old. Whole life gone in the blink of an eye. And he wasn't out doing nothing wrong, bad, nothing that he wasn't supposed to be doing. Anything somebody might say, oh, well, he was there. No, he was not. He was an innocent bystander, along with several other people. Well, 3 days after he got shot, and he's in the hospital, doctor comes in and gives us the medical report. And even the doctor didn't want to really give the medical report. He was beating around the bush until finally I said, sir, listen, the way we operate is that we need to know the full truth up front, because we can't do nothing with what we don't know. So you need to tell us what's going on. And he said, barring a miracle, he will never walk again. He will be just like this for the rest of his life. And just like this, was sitting up in the bed in excruciating pain, to the point that if a wind came past his legs, that he was screaming in pain. And he couldn't move, he couldn't walk, couldn't feel. Couldn't move anything, waist down. So the doctor said what he said. And when he left out, I went to the side of my son's bed and I said, well, son, what say you? What say you? And he's looked at me and he said, I can't accept this. I can't accept it. I said, what can you not accept? He said, I cannot accept that I'll never walk again. I said, well, then say right now, I will walk again. And he said it. He said, I will walk again. I said, say it again. I will walk again. I said, say it one more time. I will walk again. Now, baby, woo, coming forward, almost nearing 5 years to the date that he got shot, okay? Couple months, it'll be 5 years, okay? He has been a complete miracle in the making for the last 5 years. Despite all of the issues, problems, everything that comes with that type of injury, he has been a miracle in progression. Miracle after miracle after miracle after miracle. Pushing forward. Not letting that medical report and what the enemy meant to do, not letting it destroy him. And not too long ago, he sent me a video of him taking steps on a cane. Using a cane, out of a wheelchair, out of a walker, off of crutches, and taking steps on a cane. With the full intent to eventually soon not be using the cane either, but walking upright on his own 2 feet. I asked him, could I share the video? Because I've taken so many videos of his progress over the years, and you know, he didn't want me to share him. Heck, he didn't even want me to take the video, but I was like, we got to see this miracle in progression. We got to have something to look back on. For the first time, he told me, yes, you can share it. And then for the first time, I got real hesitant when I got ready to put my video together and share the testimony publicly. And I just kind of felt like, while you would think that people would be happy and joyous, baby, it's a whole lot of them that are not, will not, won't be. Whole lot of them that are smiling in your face and pretend they are, and literally still speaking your death behind your back, behind that smile. Folks you know, and a whole lot of folks you don't know. So I said, no, it's not the time just yet. Let him get fully good on walking on it, because he was in his physical therapy location where he was doing this. He hadn't been out on the streets, walking around anywhere just yet on his cane. He was a couple weeks into this new progress. So I didn't post it. And then lo and behold, 2 days later or so, he posted his own video with his own testimony. And I was like, wow, okay. And then I shared it. And then the very next day, we were hit upside the head with a triple whammy. I wasn't near my son. I wasn't in a position where I could get to him right away. His stability that he has been regaining and working on was being threatened, all because he was standing up for himself. Physically, verbally, energetically. He was being who Source created him to be. And who his mama encouraged him to be. His authentic healer self. I told him, we don't give up. I don't care what it looks like. We don't give up. Because you know, it's a generational curse breaker. We can't give up. Because then the curse won't be broken. The spells won't be broken. The patterns won't be broken. The cycles won't be broken. And I'm always keep it real with y'all. Ooh, baby, I was distraught, but a different type of distraught. I was distraught to the point that it dropped me to my knees. But in warrior mode. Mama Bear came out. And any mothers out there, y'all know what I mean when I say Mama Bear came out. You know, that energy can come for us. Anybody can come for us. Okay, whatever. But don't come for my seed. Don't come for my seed. Don't come for my offspring. Don't come for my baby. Don't come for my firstborn, who has a calling and a mission as well, right along with me, to break the generational curses, spells, patterns, and cycles. And sometimes, what we won't do for ourselves, we will do for that child. And I had to call on support. I had to call for some support. I had to do something that I rarely ever do. I put a post on social media and asked for prayers and affirmative words. But I was careful to ask for it to be rooted in love and light. Because, baby, you can't have everybody praying for you. Because you don't know what they're praying for. They'll be praying to pray on you. And when I tell you, folks came through. Support came through. Support came through. I spent that entire day and night manifesting what needed to occur for my son to remain stable and able to continue his journey without further interruption. My guides informed me of what the outcome would be, and I didn't tell a soul. I received it, I believed it, and the next day, my son called me with that very outcome. thanks to Source. All thanks to the universe. All thanks to my guides. All thanks to my ancestors that are walking alongside of us, that have our highest good. Because not all ancestors have our highest good, you know. Because, you know, there's the ancestors that caused the purpose of us needing to be the generational curse breakers. Yeah, that's just a little tidbit for somebody that might have not understood that all ancestors ain't equal. They ain't all high vibing on the unconditional love vibration. Some of them still stuck in their misery and their grief. And their narcissism. How dare she break the curse? How dare she say that what I did was not the right thing to do? How dare she call me out? Yeah, there's some ancestors out there like that. And some people right here in front of your face like that. So where do you think they got it from? Anyway, I digress and I pull it back. But in that support that I received, because I also have a special shout out to some personal people that I know that were supporting me and my son, my sisters, my sweet angel. And one of my sisters sent me a song and a message. And this song is called Manifest. And I cannot remember who it's by. Jonathan somebody. I don't even know who he was. I've never heard of him. But it's a gospel singer. And when I post this message, officially I'll go in and put a link to the song. Okay. Just send me that one song, Manifest. And in the song, it says, I am manifest. I am manifest. I am what God created me to be. Baby, you were created with... Whew, slow down, Tracie. Catch it right. You were created to be a generational curse, spell, pattern, and cycle breaker. You were created to be that. Yes. To be that person. To be that chosen one. You were created for that purpose. By the prayers of your ancestors. The ones that knew that a chosen one needed to come along. And then you chose. You accepted. You're created who you were created to be. And everything you've been doing since the day you came into this human existence has been on the path to break the generational bullshit. And not just to break it, but baby, to create a new way, to show a new way rooted in unconditional self-love and unconditional self-acceptance. To instill a new path for those to come after you, because you can't just break it, you got to put something else there. Otherwise, what you broke will come back. Your job ain't done. But the hard part is, I'm speaking right now to some folks right now, some GBs, baby, some GBs that thought or thinking that it's going to keep being hard. It's going to keep being a struggle. Is it over? Is it really over? Did I really break it? Yes, baby, you really broke it. But now it's time to be the other part of who God created you to be. It's time for you to manifest. You in your authentic nature, you in your authenticity, you as your authentic being. Not what you were told to be, not what you were programmed to be, not what you thought you were, not any of those things that you had to overcome, break, surpass, subdue, die to, rebirth from. I am manifest. And what I'm doing right now, as I speak to you, as I channel to you, as I be a willing vessel to allow Source to speak through me to you, I am manifest. Now, after I listened to that song on repeat for I don't know how long, probably a good 45 minutes, finally took it off a repeat and forgot that it was going to be on autoplay, and the next song was going to come up, and another song came up after that, and it was Miracles, and I want to say it was Kierra Shepherd, Kiki Shepherd, Miracles. And there was a line in there that says, I lived to see the miracles. And it spoke to me on such a deep level that it just brought me to boo-hoo tears. Because, baby, us GBs, we have fought death on every level. We have fought the urges. We have fought. Let me get this. We have fought self-unaliveness, self-unaliving. We have fought unaliving from so many ways, shapes, and forms. We have fought unaliving from other people. And just when we were at that moment of actually breaking the generational bullshit, we had to fight some more. Because they was coming for us. I know they came for me. I fought death 3 times in the last 3 years. Physical death. Not to mention coming from my mind and coming from my soul. But baby, can't nobody have what's not theirs. Can't nobody have it. We fought to live to see the miracle. And the miracle is not in the breaking of the generational curse. The miracle is in seeing those that come behind us living free from the generational curses, spells, patterns, and cycles that were meant to destroy us, take us out, and not have us be here to not have us be here to raise and be a part of raising the vibrations of unconditional love. That is what is evolving and elevating this planet as a whole, and everything in it, on it, within it. Whew. You are manifest. You are who God created you to be. You are who source energy created you to be. You are who the universe created you to be. We have lived to see the miracles. And the miracles are happening. They've been happening. You are a miracle. You are a miracle. You are a miracle. And don't you let nobody tell you different. Don't you let nobody make you feel different. Don't you let nobody, nothing, no energy from here, there, anywhere to make you feel any different. And if you need to be encouraged, you need someone to support you, you hit me up. Email me support. And you ain't even got to tell me what's going on. Baby, I will war for you. Because we've been warring for each other. Even without knowing it. Even without some of us knowing each other. Listen, I'm going to hop off of here right now. Excuse me for sniffing all in the microphone. It's probably loud. But baby, these are not tears of sadness. Whew. These are tears of understanding, overstanding, understanding, and more understanding. These are tears of joy. These are tears of support. These are tears of love. That's who Source created me to be. That's who Source created me to be. A vessel of unconditional love. And I love you. I feel you. I am you. You are manifest. And you have lived to see the miracles. Now watch them come in. Remember who you are. And love you to light. Love you to light.